Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Feel free to write to me at walkwithtak@gmail.com if you have any questions regarding to this video or any videos that I have made in the past. If you have any videos that you would like me to make, please let me know. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. In my previous videos, I used to talk about the eat color of the rainbows. In fact, that's what CDC recommends. Recently, one of the viewers, Sabrina, she wrote to me, she said, what does that really mean and how did you achieve that? Well, the reason for that is that as my friend Robert, he is a nutritional biochemist, he used to tell me and also his students that because plants contain many different types of chemicals, sometimes they collectively known as phytochemicals, they have color because of certain type of molecular composition that they have. They have certain type of minerals together with some of the proteins. A good example, he would say, well, the reason our red blood cell has red color is due to the hemoglobin. Hemoglobin has iron, therefore it provides this red color. The other examples, like, for example, chlorophyll is green, and that's why it gives plant the green color. And there are just many, many other colors. And if you eat a dish with different colors, means that you will be getting nutritional value from many different type of molecules. That is extremely helpful for our overall metabolic well-beings. So in this video, I'm going to show you, in principle, how did you cook a dish with different type of colors, which will be represented by different nutritional compositions. Now, in order to achieve this, the first of all is that you should have all these ingredients available to you when you're ready to cook. Like in this dish, I start out something, both of them green, one with green and white. One is the green bean, and the other one is a Brussels sprout. Now, right there, you can tell both of them probably have something the other one do not have because they're different in color. And then I add to it with some carrot. Now, carrot has an orange color, which most of us know the reason for the orange color because carrot is rich in beta-carotene, which is a plant component that is important for our metabolism. And for this reason, we quite often use carrot because of its nutritional benefit. But of course, carrot also tastes great as well. For example, my wife just loves carrot. Me, not so much, but that's okay. I like the color. So right now, I also added shiitake mushroom. Shiitake mushroom has a brown color. Now, obviously, the brown color must represent something that unique to shiitake mushroom. This is followed by the addition with some bitter melon. Now, I used bitter melon in a previous video. The bitter melon, again, must contain some other important chemicals that is nutritionally beneficial. So now we have already 4 different kinds of ingredients in it. This is followed by addition of some purple cabbage. Sometimes people call it red cabbage. I just call it purple cabbage because it looked more purple to me than to red. So right here, we have an assortment of vegetables right there. Now, a lot of time people find that it is easy to create vegetable medley or assortment of vegetables when you make a salad. But anybody who make a salad probably know if you want to use different kind of vegetables to create a colorful salad, it's a lot of work. You have to cut everything up. So people have a shortcut. They might go and just buy a salad that are already prepared. And then they might add some additional ingredients in it, such as people might add some cranberry or blueberry to give it a better color. Okay, now the next vegetable I'm going to put in is some portobello mushroom. Again, I added another ingredients to this stir-fry dish. Now the outcome is that right now I'm gradually achieve the color of the rainbow. I have green, I have brown, I have yellow, I have orange, I have purple. All of this is gradually fulfilling the ideal of eating the color of the rainbow, as suggested by not only by nutritionists, In fact, CDC has a statement published in their website, is that every day you should eat the color of the rainbow. Now, from a practical standpoint, how would you be able to do this? The reason that for me to make this with such ease and convenience is because I have all the ingredients already prepped in advance. And advanced prepping is one of the most important attributes of the fast cooking system. Because through advanced prepping, you now have many ingredients available, and then now you can able to pick and choose, use what you like. Now, when you have a dish with such rich flavor, you probably find right away is that you really don't need to season the dish very much. But I did season it with some oyster sauce. And then the next step is that I'm going to add a little bit of Shaoxing cooking wine. Now, all of these are optional. In fact, you can just cook this dish without using any seasoning. It probably will taste great. But for my personal preference, I do like to season a little bit stronger. And then actually at the end, I just add some, which you probably cannot see because of all the vaporization of the cooking wine. I also add some hoisin sauce. Hoisin sauce and oyster sauce, I would call them universal sauce because they seem to be able to function in many different possible ways. At this point, I want to make a light sauce. So I'm going to use my squeeze bottle. I'm going to deposit a bit of water on the surface of the wok where there are things that have been stuck and burned to it because the sauce, particularly the hoisin sauce, it contains sugar, so there's a tendency for it to get caramelized. And using the water directly into the wok, it really helped me to reclaim some of the food ingredients or the flavor back into the dish. Again, after the taste testing, I make this final adjustment. Okay, now the dish is almost done, but I'm going to add the last ingredient, which is I'm going to add some color bell pepper. So now I added one more ingredient to this dish. Altogether, I have 7 different kinds of vegetables in this dish. Of course, the color is important in one sense, but from nutritional standpoint, it's really not that important because you can add many different food ingredients to create a dish that will allow you to achieve similar outcome. However, the color does provide you a presentation of what the dish actually has the capacity from the nutritional standpoint. I have been cooking this dish for quite some time, ever since I have a chance to follow Robert's advice, that is to cook a dish with the color of the rainbow, because this will assure me that I will have vegetables of different types represented by their different color. At the same time, I will be sure that I have different nutritional components in this dish. This dish is rich in nutritional value. But more importantly, I discover, and Sabrina also discovered that after she adopted this cooking method, is that the dish tastes much better. In that their vegetables, some of them I probably do not really like bitter melon. But when I cook them all together, it provides me with an entirely different perspective what dish is like. The end result is that not only I know nutritionally that this dish is highly beneficial, but at the same time, I know also that this dish will give me the culinary pleasure I would not have got otherwise. Now again, cooking is an adaptation to what you like. You can make adjustment, make fine-tuning, whatever you want to call it, to match your flavor preference. So in this dish, I also stir-fry some shrimp and bacon. Shrimp, which both my wife and enjoy. Bacon my wife really loves. I only use a very few pieces of bacon, but it's enough to give the dish the great flavor. So the end result is that I create a one dish meal, have 7 different kinds of vegetables, have 2 different protein, which including shrimp as well as bacon. And during the past several years, I have cut out fast and ultra-processed food completely out of my diet. And I also only eat out very, very rarely. And the reason is simple. If I can create a dish like this, why bother? And this is the goal of my fast cooking system. And this is also the goal of my YouTube channel, to convince you that you can cook from scratch using all fresh ingredients with great nutritional value and great tasting in less than 20 minutes. So if you'd like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.